The Pentagon is poised to release its UFO report to Congress by tomorrow. You said you asked your scientists to investigate this, investigate what's up there. What have they found?
When I was in the Senate, I had the classified briefing of these Navy pilots and the films that you've seen on television now where the radar locks in on this object and they follow it, and they follow it all over the Pacific Ocean, and then all of a sudden it's there right at the surface of the ocean, and then it's way up there within an instant. The pilots are just, they know they saw something, but they don't know what it is. And in fact, I don't know what it is. So naturally, when I came into NASA, I have tasked our scientists to look at this phenomenon from a scientific point of view, and let's see if we come up with any answers.
Have they so far?
No, I just asked them to do this.
So they're looking into it. A couple more questions on that. You mentioned you served on the Intelligence Committee at the time. You were told about the UAPs. Were they a national security threat, and if so, what actions were taken?
Well, that's why we were looking into it back when I was on the Armed Services Committee. I talked to the pilots, and they were very clear that they saw something. And it didn't just happen once. They tracked it around, and then other pilots on different missions would see a similar phenomenon and get pictures of it when their radar locked in on it and followed it. But it was something that you could not explain when it can be here one instant and there another instant. We know of no kind of propulsion. Our government has said this is not something secret that we have. It'll be interesting to see what this Pentagon report says. But I suspect we're not going to have much more information than what we know now. And the fact is, we do not know what this phenomenon is.
Do you think you feel like you know what it might be?
No, I don't.
Does NASA have a staffed office or group dedicated to UAP?
As a matter of fact, we have an office called the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. We are focusing out in faraway space, in faraway galaxies, to see if we receive any kind of communication that would indicate that there is any intelligent life out there. That office has been in existence for a number of years. And wouldn't it be interesting if we start to see the confluence of the two? But at this point, we don't know of any.
Did NASA, or is NASA working or helping the UAP task force research UAPs?
Not to my knowledge, but I haven't been totally briefed on that.
A more weedy question of, have you received the current DNI UAP briefing that House C3 committee members received 2 weeks ago, and or the current UAP report produced for the Senate Intelligence Committee?
No, ma'am.
And do you, as NASA administrator, accept that UAPs are real and research within and outside of government should be done? And if so, should the government establish a funded office to continue this work?
Well, I don't know if they're real, but I know that the Navy pilots think that they are real because they saw something and tracked it, and they do not know what it is.